Welcome into another video where we're going through and testing all of the weapons inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for you to be using inside of the Zombies game mode. So if you're new to the channel and you like everything Call of Duty Zombies, make sure you subscribe, turn on those bell notifications as you're not going to want to miss any future uploads from myself on Black Ops 6 Zombies. As well, down below in the description, you can find the link for my streams. I stream on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I stream on Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern. We stream everything from Black Ops 6 to Delta Force and all the way through to custom zombie maps. Generally have a blast over there. Hope to see some of you pop into the stream as I am trying hard to reach partner over on Twitch this year. Now, that brings us to today's video, another review video where I was going through into the firing range, and in the firing range, I noticed that this weapon performed like this. So the hip fire on this assault rifle climbs vertically and to the right, just slightly. But then when you go and just ADS, your vertical recoil pattern is pretty darn close to just vertical. It just goes slightly to the right. So when you ADS and look to control the recoil pattern, you just pull down and slightly to the right, and you can have this shoot very, very close to laser straight. I was really impressed with what I'd seen so far, so I wanted to try it on a couple of the dummies and see how it is, and definitely performs really well. So, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this assault rifle. And which assault rifle is this one, Z? We're going to take a look at the AK-74. We're going to take this to maximum damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies and see just how viable is this weapon for us all to be using inside of our Zombies games. And speaking of Zombies games, if you're looking for players to group up with and complete things inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, I am working hard to build a community that is full of players that is willing to help out other players. Now, if this community sounds like the right fit for you, you can join the Zhorde community Discord down below with the link in the description. Hope to see you all there. We also do Z1620 Armory Crowns on multiplayer on Friday evenings, which is a 1v1 competition. And then we do community game nights on Saturday nights, which are a ton of fun. So hope to see a bunch of you join that community. Now, without further ado, let's dive into today's review of the assault rifle, the AK-74. Welcome into today's video. Thank you so very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate that. Now today, we're looking at the assault rifle, the AK-74, and we're going to see just how viable this weapon is to be using inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're going to be doing this by taking this through all weapon upgrades all the way up to maximum damage output with all perks on the map to see just how viable this weapon is. Along the way, we're also going to be taking note of the damage numbers for critical shots. So right off the start, what are we looking at? 144 on a critical shot right off the hop with this assault rifle, the AK-74. And that is some pretty darn good numbers to see just at the base rarity. Really impressive numbers. Good to see. Now here we are using the Lion Cannon to go ahead and rotate that, blast it open and open up the map, which I think is just an awesome map opening sequence. I just want to give a quick shout out to those of you struggling down in the wildfires that are happening in the States. I purchased the bundle to go ahead and show some support, as I just wish you all stay safe and all the best. I really do hope everybody is staying safe down there. So do please be careful. So here we are, we got ourselves the Doppelgast here at green rarity, and we're looking at 216 critical damage with this assault rifle. And I mean, I'll be honest, that was really not much of a struggle to deal with that Doppelgast just at green rarity. So that was, pretty good to see. I was really happy about that. We now have Pack-a-Punch open. Let's go ahead and push the damage output on this up to blue rarity and see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at. 288. That's pretty darn good. That's a pretty substantial jump. Now, I wanted to go and see when we go ahead and grab another damage output increaser, which is Deadshot Daiquiri. Now, let's go and see what kind of damage we're looking at with Deadshot Daiquiri for a critical shot. We're at 288. Now we're at 332. Just blue rarity. I haven't even Pack-a-Punched this assault rifle yet, and I was impressed with these numbers. 332 is definitely some substantial numbers. I mean, we're on round 9, so it's still fairly early, but at 332 on critical shots, you're going to have zero issues handling any of those zombies on round 9 being blue rarity. I mean, that damage output is definitely strong. So at this point, we had accumulated enough essence to go ahead and pack-a-punch the AK-74, which gives you 90 rounds in your magazine and 450 in reserve with the build that I have for you today. Make sure you watch all the way through, as I have the build, the camo, and the blueprint that I'm running on this weapon for you all today. So I got you covered. You don't have to worry about that. Now let's go ahead and push through some rounds. Here we are in round 15. We are pack 1. We are blue rarity. We have a bunch of perks. Of note, Deadshot Daiquiri, so we got that extra critical shot. Let's go and see kind of damage numbers are we looking at pack 1 blue. I'm seeing a lot of 693 in there. I feel like that's going to be our consistent critical damage number at blue rarity pack 1, which is some pretty darn good numbers, I will say. I mean, you can see we're handling round 15, pushing forward through the crowd, which is definitely some good damage to see for sure. I was definitely enjoying using this, and this is a weapon that I hadn't really used much since the release of Black Ops 6, as this was one of the first weapons that I tested inside of this game, so I felt like it was a good time to pop back in and see how this weapon is held up and how it performs now inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies, as they have done a few weapon, nerfs and buffs along the way. So I wanted to see how this weapon's going to be performing and what kind of damage numbers we are looking at. So blue rarity, it definitely handles the zombies without much of a problem. So let's go ahead and take this now. Still blue rarity, but let's go ahead and up the damage to Pack-a-Punch level 2. So we still have epic rarity to go, legendary rarity to go, and Pack-a-Punch level 3 to go. So let's see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at on pack 2 blue rarity. I'm seeing 1300, I think it was, on the amalgam. I think I saw 2000 in there. No way. 896. That can't be right. 248's armored. Yeah, 248's the armored one. 215. So those are armored zombies. Let's see. Crit shot on the amalgam. I saw 2000. 1300. Let's see. These zombies are not cooperating today. Like, I just need to see some damage numbers here. Can you work with me, please? Okay, let's loopy-loo and come all the way back down here and see if we can get some damage numbers from these zombies. 1386 on a vermin. 12, 1386, 1386, 1386. So yeah, looks like 1386 is your maximum critical damage consistently at pack 2 blue on the AK-74, which is definitely some good damage numbers. Now let's go ahead and bump the damage up to epic rarity pack 2 and see what kind of damage numbers we are looking at. We pushed up the rounds again, so now here we are in round 21. We've got a Doppelgeist trying to spawn in, and wow, okay, that wasn't much of an issue at all. Round 21, I think the Doppelgeist took like 3 steps into the map and they were gone. That was amazing to see. Definitely feeling confident using this assault rifle at pack 2 epic. On round 21, I'm typically almost pack 3 and legendary by this round. So I definitely was feeling pretty confident using this assault rifle, as I had the salvage right now to go ahead and make this legendary, but I didn't really feel the need. Like, it was definitely dishing out the damage. Let's go and see what it does to round 21. I mean, I really don't need to say much. We're looking at, what, 2079 was a pretty consistent crit damage we're seeing there. Now, I want to double check those damage numbers because I do have Elemental Pop, which can trigger Light Mend. And when Light Mend goes off, you're going to do extra damage to the zombies. So I just want to make sure that 2079 was the actual consistent crit damage we're seeing for Epic Pack 2 on this weapon. And it looks like it. We're over 360 damage on an armored zombie. Yep, 362 on an armored zombie, which is pretty good damage to armor. But not much of an issue there. Round 21, Epic Pack 2, not much of a problem at all. I mean, we're finishing these ones off here with insta-kill, so obviously they're going to be an easy out for sure. But definitely, this is pretty strong. It's a solid assault rifle. It's definitely one I felt mobile using. Not necessarily as fast as some of the SMGs, but it definitely was a quick mobile build for sure. So now we go ahead and take the damage output up to Legendary Pack 2, and what kind of damage numbers are we looking at? 2,772. Ooh. Now, if you're not traveling from the beginning of the entrance to Citadelle back to spawn using the cannon, are you even traveling the map correctly? I mean, come on. That is such an epic way to get around the map. And another feature that I absolutely love about this map. So there's a Doppelgeist coming in. Here we are in round 24. And we are now Legendary Pack-a-Punch 2. We do still have Deadshot, don't forget. And they're at 2,772 on crit shots. I see a 24 at some range. So you're being able to dish out consistently over 2,400 crit damage at Legendary Pack 2 on this assault rifle. And that's some decent damage numbers for sure. Like, you're going to be able to clear out crowds. You're going to be able to handle elites. You're going to be able to handle specials with that kind of damage 100%. We got a nice chopper gunner from that elite, which is awesome. So we're going to be using that to exfil. Unless I'm able to pick up a mutant injection along my way. But I'm just going to probably just use the chopper gunner for today and get out with that. No need to spend salvage if the game's willing to drop me a score sheet. I'll just go ahead and use that. So let's push through, see how we're going to be handling a lot of the crowd that is round 24 with this assault rifle. We still have pack 3 to go. I'm going to be putting on the Lightmend ammo mod and purchasing all the perks. So let's see, how this handles when we get it up to maximum damage. As we're already just shy of 3,000 crit damage, so let's take it to pack 3 Legendary inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. And what kind of damage output are we looking at? What kind of damage numbers is this assault rifle going to be dishing out here? 5,544? Are you kidding me? Wow, what a jump to go to pack 3. Okay, let's dive in and throw on the Lightmend ammo mod. There we go. Let's dive over to the Wonder Fizz machine and pick up the final perk that we need. So now we have all of our perks. We are absolutely maximum damage output for Black Ops 6 Zombies with this assault rifle. Now, what kind of damage numbers are we looking at? Let's have a see. 5,544 consistently. That is crazy numbers. You're going to be over 500,000 damage that you can dish out with one magazine with this assault rifle at maximum damage output. Now, you can, of course, change the build a little bit. I'm using the FMJ rounds for a little bit more extra damage. So you can go ahead and make the recoil even less if you wanted to swap out the FMJ rounds for recoil springs. Or, of course, you could up the damage rate again a little bit by going ahead and swapping out the FMJ rounds, for rapid fire and make it shoot a little bit quicker for sure. But, I mean, as is with the build I have, I felt like this was manageable, the recoil. I felt like the damage output was consistent from head, to all areas on the body, as we chose the reinforced barrel for just overall damage increase instead of the CHF barrel for headshot extra damage. Now, the CHF barrel with the headshot extra crit damage also does come with some, downsides to it. It definitely adds some recoil to the weapon as well. So if you feel like you're able to, control your weapon and control some of the recoil inside of Black Ops 6, then go ahead and throw on the CHF barrel and you should be able to dish out even more damage. I think it's about 15 to 20 crit damage more across the board with that. So you can go ahead and do that if you feel like this weapon needs a little bit more, say, to get through those crit shots. But I mean, we're on round 27 here, and I'm standing and dishing out the damage to the Horde. One of the tips I say always for round-based zombies is group up your zombies, get them in a group behind you, run away, turn back, and just mow them down. It's such an awesome feeling to just see so many of them drop at the end of the barrel. Like, this is just absolutely amazing. Having no problems getting through round 27 with this weapon at all. Like, none. Just the damage is incredible. 5,500 damage per crit shot. That's insane. And I got 90 rounds in the magazine, so like that is an astronomical amount of damage you're doing. Truly remarkable. Look at that with insta-kill. Over 6,500 damage on armored zombie. Alright, so I did want to show you my spot to make the vermin round go by quickly here on Citadelle. It's actually right here in spawn, and this is where I sit for the vermin round. Now, I do have insta-kill, and I use my temporal gift. So I wanted to show you the power of Tesla Storm as a solo player with insta-kill for a vermin round. You literally don't even need to shoot. This is absolutely insane. It's the field upgrade I've been consistently running when I'm going through rounds as a solo player. If I need to do a boss fight, I'm probably honestly going to switch to Aether Shroud with the 2 shrouds so that I can have more chance to dish out some damage to the boss. But when I'm playing just for rounds, it's definitely going to be Test the Storm, and you can see why. You know, no issues dealing with that vermin round at all whatsoever. Didn't even really need to fire a bullet at all, and I was able to clear out that round using Test the Storm and an insta-kill. So that spot makes it really quick, which is nice. And then using insta-kill and Test the Storm, you don't even need to shoot, which makes it just an epic, you know, way to clear out those rounds for sure. So now it was time to push through to our exfil, knowing we have the chopper gunner to go ahead and clear out the majority of the zombies. We threw out the Simtex to go ahead and get some of the zombies off of the exfil as well. But as we go ahead and mow everything down with the chopper gunner on Citadelle de More, I definitely wanted to, you know, give you my thoughts and feelings on the assault rifle, the AK-74, after taking it through today's run. And I definitely feel like this is going to be a decent weapon for us all to bring into your games. I feel like it is a solid choice. I feel like it's going to be at a tier below the top tier weapons inside Black Ops 6 Zombies. You know, the dual weld SOG, the compact SMG, some of the other weapons. I feel like this is just a tier below, but definitely still a viable weapon to be using inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. It definitely has some mobility to it, so you're not going to feel like a slug when you're running around using it. And once you finally get it to maximum damage output, it definitely dishes out a ton of carnage per magazine. I mean, you're at over 500,000 damage per magazine. Now, a couple downsides I noticed with this: it is not the most mobile assault rifle on the list. As well, I did notice that the reserve ammo was a little bit low in my run at 450 rounds in reserve. I felt like that should be up near 600, maybe 800 to make it a little bit more usable. But overall, definitely a usable option for you to be using inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Now, as always, at the end of the video, we're going to go through the build, the camo, and the blueprint that I used. So if you want to make any changes to the weapon, let's work together down below in the comment section to make that happen. As well as a massive thank you for all the insane support. Make sure you are subscribed, commenting, and sharing the videos, as I would like to do a Vault Edition giveaway for Black Ops 6 as just an incredible thank you for the unbelievable support. So I will be doing that when the channel reaches 7,000 subscribers. Thank you everybody so much for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.